Om Sri Sai Ram. Jaya Jaya Gajanana Gananatha Gauri Nandana Jaya Gananatha Gauri Nandana Jaya Gananatha Jaya Jaya Gajanana Gananatha. Om Sri Sai Ram. Today I will narrate an incident which proves Swami's teaching that seva means love in action, and love means once somebody asked Mother Teresa how you are able to love everybody. She said simple, I don't judge anybody. The moment we stop judging, we'll start loving. Once it so happened, I was those days, because I used to go very frequently and stay for longer period in Prashanti Nilayam, and there were no volunteers or Prashanti service that point in time. It is again around 78 or so. So I was the main volunteer. I stayed there for 3 months. So Mr. Kutumrao sir, he had great affection for me, and he told me, Harish, you take charge of the Eastern Gate, which is a very important gate, and I was reporting directly to Kutumrao sir, and he would instruct me for anything that is to be done. So once I was on my duty, and when we allowed the crowd to sit, there was no token system those days, first come first served like. So, and Swami would come anytime. There were no music, no signal, nothing. So all crowd was sitting, but we had observed that after interview, Swami would come out for the second round of darshans many times, and after the first darshan is over, people, devotees who were sitting in 6th, 7th row during first darshan, they will take advantage of this situation, because after first darshan is over and first and second row people have given their letters. So most of those sitting in first row would get up and go for their tiffin or something like that, and there will be very few seats vacant there. So people would jump from the back and try to occupy those seats, hoping that Swami would come again and they get the chance. So we made an announcement that after the first darshan is over, and the people who want to go, they can go peacefully, silently, and we will then allow the people sitting in second and third row one by one to occupy the seats in the front row. Nobody should jump from back, because it was found that many old people or small children were hurt by this sudden jumping from the backside. So this announcement was made by me in English and my colleague in Telugu. So after the first round of darshan was over, the people sitting in the first row, most of them got up. Those who got their Pad Namaskar and later everything, because they are sitting for 2-3 hours, so they get up and they go for their tiffin. So immediately there was again the rush in spite of the announcement, and one hefty gentleman from German, we knew him because we saw him in the morning, we knew that he is from German, very tall, very healthy, huge body. He jumped from 6th row with this thing, and he tried to sit in the first row. Because I was controlling the crowd, so I grabbed him from his back and tried to pull him back, and he did like this as a reflex action, and I fell down. Naturally, I being the main volunteer, my ego was hurt and it was gross indiscipline on his part. So I got up and I thought, now I will see to it that this gentleman is thrown out and he is not allowed to sit for darshan in first row. That point in time, Swami opened the door of his interview room. He came to the portico, looked directly to me. I could understand his body language. He disapproved of my thought in my mind. And immediately I sat down coolly. Swami also then went back to his interview room. And then I started thinking on Swami's teachings. Swami has taught us Seva is love in action. And love means not looking at the faults of others, looking at the positive side in others. Swami had mentioned in Prema Vahini that if you want to cultivate love, look at the Himalayan blunders committed by others as most insignificant, and your own small mistakes even take them as Himalayan blunders and try to correct them. We normally do the opposite. And once for Swami's student C. Srinivasan, he gave us this practical solution to this, that whenever you feel that you have grudge against somebody and you are not able to love that person in spite of your wanting to love him, the best way is, because you feel that that person is absolutely wrong. Logically, you can convince anybody that the mistake is with that person. So Mr. Sri Srinivasan gave us this from Swami's teachings, that whenever such situation arises, the best way is shift the blame. Even if other person is 100% wrong and you are convinced that you are 100% right, just for the sake of making this experiment of love, you shift the entire blame upon yourself and then forgive yourself. It is very difficult, rather impossible to forget other person. So the trick is that you shift the entire blame upon yourself and don't keep the guilt also. He said Swami wants us not to keep any guilt. Shift the blame and forgive yourself. Let go. Let God. So I thought in my mind, when I introspected, I found that yes, when I shifted the blame upon myself, hypothetically, assuming this is X, like in mathematics we do, assuming that he is right and I am wrong, then I found, yes, he was actually right. This man did not know English. He is from German. He did not, of course, he did not know Telugu. And when being a foreigner, he must have come for a few days, spending a lot of money, and must have come with some great problem. And he's sitting on the 6th row. And the people getting up from the first row, our own people, they started jumping in spite of the announcement. So in the like a crowd psychology, he also tried to move in the first row. And when I grabbed him from the back, hold him from the back as a reflex action, he did like this. For him it was a small push, but for me it was huge, and I fell down and it hurt my ego. It didn't hurt my body because nothing. I just fell down on the sand and I got up. So the hurt was on the ego. Wow, then I thought it is my mistake. The moment I realized it is my mistake, the anger, the frustration, complaining, everything vanished. So I thought, no, I'm wrong. So I coolly sat down and enjoyed the bhajans, then the meditation. And after the meditation, I went to my room, had my bath, and came to the canteen. When I sat for my dinner in the canteen, this gentleman, who it seems was searching for me, He came rushing to me. I'm sorry, brother. I'm sorry. I pushed you. I feel sorry. I didn't know that you are Seva. I am sorry. I said, nothing, brother. It's all right. It is my mistake. No, no, it is my mistake. He was broken, speaking in very broken English. I pushed you. I said, nothing. No, don't worry. He said, no, you forgive me or I don't take my dinner. Look at this reaction, resound, and reflection. Divinity operates through every cell of this creation. We should know how to tap it. Love is the only power. Love is the only way. There is no other power. There is no other way. Jai Sai Ram.